Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. You better believe it, 'cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance, you see boy. The devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 or 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door, and you knocking. Might step out like motherfuckers get to dropping. All the neighbors heard was the dogs barking. The sun was down, it was getting dark, and I told the sheriff it ain't no problems, man. I was just taking out the garbage. So if you don't mind, please excuse me. I'm with the family trying to watch a movie. I'm sure you got better things to do, so I'll let you go and get back to do
coming
it.
in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UltimateDirtTV. Tonight on the program, it is the final round of the JSI Racing 360 Winged Sprint Car Series. And tonight, we come to the virtual Rossburg, Ohio's Eldora Speedway. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler with you for the call as we get set for the first heat race of the evening. Let's take a look at qualifying results coming up on your screen. Right now, it is Ross Kaiser, the man that goes quick time with a 13.653. Daniel Boyd, Blake Walsh, Jason Burke, and John Helms rounds out the top five. We'll see 5 heat races on the program for tonight. Let's take a look at heat race number 1. Your starting grid. Ross Kaiser lines up out of position at number 1. To the outside of the front row, driving the 13B machine. That is Aiden behind position number 2. Craig Plater for JSI Racing lines up at a position number 3. Riley Stewart, 27, at a position number 4. Position number 5 will be Tyler Bish in the Allure Esports number 41 machine. He's outside the 78 of Kobe Wright, position number 6. Jaden Russell lines up at a position number 7. And we go back to Jonathan McKean lining up at a position number 8. And Braden Shute will line up out of position number 9. Fixing one thing. There we go. So, if you might have a new paint scheme on there. Now, look at that little beauty. about shining bright like a diamond. Heat number 1. Couple of Americans on the front row. Kaiser on the inside. Beerline on the outside. Plater and Stewart, row 2. Top 4 to the main event. 10 laps is on the board. Heat number 1 of the season championship. We on green. Kaiser will lead the field down the back straight away. Meanwhile, Plater looking to the inside on Beerline. Oh, a little rub of the tyres there. Beerline hard into the concrete wall. Tyler is in position number 3. Fish to the middle of the racetrack, now to the inside there on Plater as Plater takes over second position. Tough break for Aiden Beerline. Oh boy, look out! Riley Stewart hard into the wall. Not sure whether there was definitely contact. Not sure who that was with, whether it was Braden Shute or Jaden Russell. Looks like it might have been Braden Shute because he's back in the pit area right now. Or even got a front wing missing there on the Kobe Wright machine, so there's another possibility. Kaiser leads the way. A very chaotic start to heat race number 1. Corner the book, 6 to go. The Momentum Sim Sport, Speed Shop 51, Juiced Energy, number 4 machine, the 4K of Ross Kaiser. Then you go back to the Horsham Off-Road, Allure Esports, number 41, Tyler right in second, halfway home, that time by. And we go to this beautiful looking paint scheme, the cab coat. JSI Racing, killing number 8 machine of Craig Plater. Right in the 4th and final transfer position, Jonathan McKean in 5th. And you go back to Jaden Russell. The drivers have spread themselves out all across this half a mile of a racetrack. No guarantee on Ross Kaiser starting on pole for tonight's main event. Top 2 from the 5 heat races will go into the inversion. We'll do the draw during the warm-up session. Oh, Kaiser doing what Ross Kaiser does best, and well, he jumps it into turn number 1 and 2. That gives the race lead to Tyler Bish. Now Craig Plater in second position. Probably the best spot to finish in heat number 1. Working down the back straight away into turn number 3 for the final time. Out of turn number 4, checkers are out. Tyler Bish gets the job done. Craig Plater in second, Ross Kaiser third. Kobe Wright 4th, Jaden McKean 5th. Jaden Russell in 6th, Riley Stewart, Braden Shute and Aiden Beerline. Let's take a look at your finishing results. So Craig Plater being penalised. So Tyler Bish and Ross Kaiser get 1 and 2. Kobe Wright, Jonathan McKean get 3rd and 4th. Those 4 drivers transferring to tonight's 35 lap main event. Everybody else will get into one of 2 B mains as we get set for heat number 2. Daniel Boyd lines up the Vortex Sim Sports number 79 machine from position number 1. Position number 2 will be the 26th entry, that's Leo Heaton. Daniel Cassidy in the JSI Racing number 2 machine will start position number 3. Braith Carlin lines up at a position number 4. Matthew Nikiforoff lines up at a position number 5. Stephen Haitley lines up the 60 machine from position number 6. Kyle Mock lines up at a position number 7. Cade Winden lines up the 7 machine from position number 8. And Brad Pascoe did not make the call for heat race number 2. Well, Braden Shute may just have his work cut out for him. Got a long way to go. He's got to get through the B mains first, boys. Another 10 laps on the board. Heaton in the 29 machine. Well, he's running the 26, but maybe no custom. Cassidy got a good launch there off turn number 4 with 3 wide for the race lead. Cassidy Heaton and Daniel Boyd. Heaton trying to look for that early double slide going down into turn number 3 for Boyd. And Cassidy come together. Cassidy keeps on going. There's Braith Carlin moving into position number 2, but not for long because here comes Cassidy back to the outside. Slide job by Carlin into turn number 3. He'll take over for our second position out of turn number 4. Cassidy all over the rear nerf bar in that number 15 machine. Heaton, your race leader. Carlin in 7. Expect for Braith Carlin to put the nerves on Leo Heaton down into 1 and 2. 3 down, 7 to run. Heaton number 2, Carl Mark up to position number 4. Carlin tags the back of Heaton. Heaton protecting that line. Another lap in the books. Here comes Cassidy rolling the top side through turn number 1 and 2. You can see the 15 machine working a treat up on the top side. Here comes Carlin again, closes in on the back of Heaton. Carlin going to find a way by the 29, and there it is. He goes from outside inside down the back straightaway. And Braith Carlin in here, race leader, but look out because here comes Leo Heaton back to the inside. Heaton going to have the run. Off turn number 4, Braith Carlin will lead lap number 6. Heaton in 2nd, Cassidy in 3rd. We go back to Kyle Mock, Matthew Nikiforov, Cade Wyndham. 6 cars on the racetrack. Boyd back in the pit area along with Stephen Haley. There's your 2 drivers out in front at the moment following your race leader, Braith Carlin. 2 laps left to run is still there. He rides in 2nd position. He started on the outside of the front row. And the man that started behind him in position number 4 happens to be your race leader, Braith Carlin. White flag is out, 1 to run. Half a mile stands between Braith Carlin and victory here in heat number 2. Final 2 left-hand turns. Off turn 4, Carlin gets the job done. Heat 2nd, Cassidy 3rd. Mock over in 4th unofficially. Heat 2 results coming up. Official results as it stands. Braith Carlin, Leo Heaton 1 and 2, Kyle Mock, Matthew Nikiforov in 3rd and 4th, Daniel Cassidy getting a penalty, putting him back to position number 6. Cade Wyndham elevated up to 5th as we get set for heat number 3. Blake Walsh, the OBR Sim Sports entry, starts from the pole position to the outside. The Ace Esports 77 of Daniel Harding in position number 2. Max Bevan lines up to 68 from 3. Harry Dean lines up to 6 from 4. Rico Robles lines up at a position number 5. Justin Wright. J-Dub lines up at a position number 6. Sam Derrico 7. Jeremy King at 8. And Damon Mush out of position number 9. Let me fix up. Let me fix something up here. J-Dub's done, and Rico Robles is done. There we go. That's about all I had to fix up. Damon Mush failed to make the call for the start of heat race number 3. 97 of Walsh alongside 77 of Daniel Hardigan, row 1. Max Bevan inside row 2 in that 68 machine. Harry Dean in that transport equipment hire pumper number 6 machine. Harding got a great start over Blake Walsh. Back in position number 1 at the end of lap number 1. That puts Rico Robles up to position number 4. It's Hardigan, Walsh 1 and 2. On the tonight's race, normally JSI big setup racing tonight? Well, it has been changed to open setup. Bevan in that 68 entry. On Blake Walsh, going to 1 and 2, but over the slider line. 1 and 2 again this track. Starting to slicken up. It'll widen up and it'll be right up on the fence. But right now, 4 laps are in the books. It's still Daniel Hardigan from Blake Walsh. Max Bevan, Rico Robles, Justin Wright, Latchet, Tuck, Now your 8 drivers on the racetrack. Cross flag 6 that time by, halfway home, 5 down, 5 to run. Make that 6 down and 4 to run. 2 miles around the virtual Eldora Speedway. And Daniel Hardigan leads by 6/10 of a second. Over Blake Walsh, who is now starting to slip back just a little bit. There's a 68 right now of Max Bevan. Closes in on the 97 of Walsh. And now in comes Rico Robles. Going to make this a 3-car battle. 4 positions, 2, 3 and 4. A spot in the inversion is up for grabs. Here comes a slide job by Rico Robles. Bevan to the inside. Bevan back in position number 3. Now Bevan comes after Walsh. He gets clear from Walsh, tries to turn on me. Little contact, front nerf bar to rear nerf bar. 2 slide jobs on Max Bevan, Walsh and Robles. White flag is out, 1 to run for your race leader. Daniel Hardigan. Robles into the wall. But it is going to be Daniel Hardigan leading out of turn number 4. Checkers around. Hardigan takes the heat race victory. Blake Walsh home in second. Max Bevan, Rico Robles in third and fourth. And again, those 4 drivers punching their virtual ticket to the main event. Hello, Alex. Heat 3 results on screen. Hardigan, Walsh, Bevan and Robles, your top 4. Right, Derek O'Dean and Keendron all going to one of 2 B mains. Heat number 4, your penultimate heat race of the season for the JSI Racing 360 Wing Sprint Car Series. And well, for JSI Racing, it's the 74 of Jason Burke from position number 1. Position number 2 for AC Sports, it's the 50 entry of Clayton Davies. Sean Stevens rolls off the 26 machine from position number 3. David Clifford lines up at a position number 4. Liam Russell, position number 5. Riley Simpson at a position number 6. Tyler Schultz, Team Outlaw Motorsports entry, starts 7th. And Liam Reynolds lines up at a position number 8 with Jason Crawford suffering some packet loss. Silly sausage. He needs to hold on to him. Alex, how's the mic sounding tonight? Sounding all right? Does it sound fine? And Jim Dandy. Geez, look at that paint job on the 74 entry of Jason Berg. Yeah, take this one. That's at a fresh cab coat. Patent, tell you what, it is worth $1 million right now. 4th and final heat of the night. Set for a start. Green flag. The iRacing green flag will start the race. Here we go. Green is out. On the way. Davies immediately going to the cushion. Up into turn number 1 and 2. Cuts it back down through the middle of the racetrack. Out of turn number 2. Davies to the race lead in turn number 3. Up to position number 3. We go up to Sean Stevens. Stevens with the slide up. I'll tag the left rear there of Jason Burke. They keep it going. David Clifford now on the outside looking in as there goes Russell. Slide job there on Stevens. Russell into the wall. Stevens keeps on going. David Clifford up to position number 3. Davies, your race leader from Jason Burke. Remember the inversion. Not the new mic, no. Same mic. Just change something in the filter settings. Davies, Burke, Clifford and Stevens 1, 2, 3 and 4. Tyler Schultz. One of the many American visitors we have here in the JSI Racing tonight. Heat number 4. Schultz is 1 spot out of a transfer position. Sean Stevens has got that final transfer position on lockdown at the moment. Little right rear tap of the concrete wall. You'll know that it does not move. Had it read the Power Plats presentation. Hashtag Triple P worldwide, baby. Yeah, you know it's coming. Stevens going to the middle of the racetrack, sliding up to the cushion through turns 1 and 2. Here comes Schultz to the other big slide job down into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to try, but he's going to stay mid-track. Stevens along to the top side of the racetrack. Stevens back to the bottom, down into turn number 1, out of turn 2. He's right up on the concrete wall. Meanwhile, David Clifford closing in on Jason Burke. 2 circles remaining around Eldora Speedway. Heat number 4. These drivers, their final heat race of the season. Here comes Stevens on Clifford. Stevens going to go long into 3. Why, he's not going to quite clear. Clifford turning down the racetrack. Another opportunity for Thomas Schultz to make something happen here in the final lap. Oh, slide job there. What a slider that was by Schultz. Through 3, out of turn number 4, the pink and white number 50 machine, Clayton Davies gets the job done. Heat number 4. Second will go to Jason Burke. Third of the line is going to be Sean Stevens and David Clifford. Rounds out your top 4. Everybody else will have to fight through the last chance qualifier. One of 2 last chance qualifiers. Heat number 4. And there it is. Clayton Davies, Jason Burke, Sean Stevens, and David Clifford. Simpson, Schultz, Reynolds, and Russell all going to the B main. Your final heat race of the season here for the JSI Racing 360 Wing Sprint Car Series. John Helms from position 1. Aston Hurley in the Allure Esports Caliber 99 machine from position number 2. Position number 3 will be the 78 for Pace Syndicate. That's John Schultz on his outside. In the 55, that is Cody Lawrence out of position number 4. Thomas Mitchell lines up out of position number 5. Then we go back to Luke Johnson for JSI Racing. He'll start position number 6. Ash Hammond out of position number 7. At position number 8 will be Brendan Randall. Not sure why they did that. Let me get the Thomas Mitchell one fixed. I believe let's export that one. There we go. Done and dusted. Final heat of the night. Liz Brooks, thank you for the 310 stars. Appreciate it. Well, Lawrence jumped the start there. Probably going to cost him now because, well, unfortunately, he's going to be back there in, well, right at the back of the field. Hurley with a slide job there on John Schultz. John Schultz right back on the outside of Aston Hurley. He's been going to get some races together here on the iRacing.com service. Hello Liam, Schultz, Hurley, and now in comes Thomas Mitchell, the Vortex Sim Sport Speed Shop 51 LCJ Carpenter. Number 02 machine. Slide job by Hurley on John Schultz. John Schultz trying to work back to the bottom side. In the 3, he'll slide it up and now takes the line away from Thomas Mitchell. Mitchell now trying to duck down to the bottom side off turn number 2. Battle on for positions number 3 and 4. Mitchell going to throw it deep into 3 and 4. Slide up. And oh no, Schultz gets into the back of Mitchell. Mitchell goes around. Johnson got some problems in the 76 machine as he gets put a lap down. Cody Lawrence, well, after that initial start, he's back up to position number 4. Mitchell got some problems in the O2 machine. We'll see what he can do. Brendan Randall in position number 6. There's Aston Hurley through turn number 1 and 2. The final 3.5 laps of not only heat number 5 but also for the JSI Racing 360 Wing Sprint Car Series their season. They'll take a week's break. we'll come back on Sunday night with, well, let's hope at least one series on the dirt side of things. I'll talk about it, of course, over the next week or so. Lap and a half to go, working the back straightaway. Hurley in second. John Schultz still in third. Cody Lawrence in fourth position. So Vass and Hurley can get to the race lead. 4.5 tenths of a second behind your leader. I doubt anything is going to happen. Hurley going to try and drive it down low. Missed the bottom completely on the exit of turn number 4. And heat race number 5 is complete. Of course, we'll wait for the drivers to come across the start-finish line. And heat number 5 is done. So 20 cars transferring directly from heat races. So Helms, Aston Hurley, John Schultz, Thomas Mitchell will get those 4 transfer positions. Brendan Randall, Luke Johnson, Cody Lawrence, and Ash Hammond. 5, 6, 7, and 8 will go to the last chance qualifier. At 13 laps will be the distance for B main number 1. Let's take a look at your starting grid. Starting from the pole position will be Jaden Russell for Synergy Sim Racing. Dewey's outside the 78 for JSI Racing, and that is Justin Wright. Brendan Randall lines up from position number 3. Daniel Cassidy for JSI Racing starts position number 4. Tyler Schultz lines up the Team Outlaw Motorsports entry from position number 5. Braden Shute in the OBR Sim Sports entry out of position number 6. Position number 7 is Harry Dean. Cody Lawrence for Ace Esports out of position number 8. Daniel Boyd for Vortex Sim Sports out of position number 9. Liam Russell out of position number 10. Position number 11 is going to be Riley Stewart, and position number 12 was scheduled to be David Mush. However, he will not make the start. So I believe that I was talking to some of the JSI guys before the night had started. Now I believe that they were talking about Daniel Boyd being the points leader. I'm just going to confirm that, hopefully by the time we go racing. We'll come back to it here. Only 2 going through. Jada. Oh, Tyler Schultz, Harry Dean, Riley Stewart involved in that one. Tough break for some of the drivers. Daniel Boyd now, and then they're going to go 3 wide for the race lead. Jaden Russell, Daniel Cassidy. Have a look at Braden Shute. Schute's got that car working and already. Now here comes Cassidy almost go back into turn number 1. Confirmation, Daniel Boyd, Tyler Bish, and Jameson Crawford. That's your top 3 for the points series. Tyler Bish is here. Jason Crawford, well, he's got those internet issues. And Daniel Boyd, who is in this one, he needs to make quick work of the situation because he needs to get inside the top 2. And if he's not inside the top 2, well, he may just find himself in the championship. Come on, Sniper. How are you, buddy? Thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Boyd, big slaughter in the turn screen on Liam Russell. Russell back to the inside. Takes back position number 4. Oh, look out. There's some contact. Russell into the wall. Daniel Boyd goes on through. Braden Shute out of a cannon right now. Shute shot out of a cannon. But over we are. Sim Sports Supreme Poultry number 76 machine. Cut down line for Braden Shute. Daniel Cassidy in that final transfer position. Positions 21 and 23 on the docket for drivers finishing first and second. And if you're not inside the top two, the likes of Cody Lawrence, Daniel Boyd, William Russell, Ryan Stewart, Brendan Randall, those drivers, well, for third on back, they might find themselves sitting the feature event out and well, think they must be wondering what went wrong in tonight's Eldora league race. Russell, Dean, Wright, Schultz, all drivers and all victims of forcing to retire early. Oh wow! Contact between Cassidy and Lawrence. Cassidy still very lucky to hold on to position at number 2. Daniel Boyd is 1.3 seconds away from the back of Cassidy, but meanwhile coming to the white flag. One to run for your race leader, Braden Shute. Well, Alex, if you're still here, Alex, how that is, well, you may just be onto something because Braden Shute, he transferred from the B main. And well, let's just say, he's coming from the back. He will be coming from position number 21 or 22, depending if this lines up the inside or outside row. Let's take a look at your B main results. Shute and Cassidy will get those 2 transfer positions. Unfortunately for Boyd, well, his championship aspirations, they hang in the balance. There was about 185 points separating himself and Tyler Bish. I don't know what they get for that, but he will certainly have a nervous wait ahead of him. B main number 2, Riley Simpson Cade Wyndham lines up alongside Riley Simpson in row 1. Craig Plater alongside Sam Derrico in row 2. Luke Johnson starts up alongside Stephen Haitley, row 3. Liam Reynolds alongside Aidan Beerline, row 4. Row 5, Jeremy Keane, Drella Nash Hammond. In row 6, will not take to the grid. That was Brad Pascoe and Jason Crawford. We've still got to do the inversion for the drivers for the top 10. That is the top 2 from both the heat races. Wyndham outside him is Riley Simpson. First up, 30 laps on the board, top 2 to the main event. Johnson trying the bottom side, leading down the back straightaway goes Riley Simpson. Now Johnson straight up into position number 2. Wyndham rails are pushing. Got Hammond to his inside now. Craig Plater going right through the middle of the racetrack through turn number 1 and 2. Wyndham to the outside. The car looks a little tight there, a little contact. As Plater sneaks on by, now throws the slide job there on Hammond. Plater into the wall. Should know better. Johnson gets by Riley Simpson for the race lead, and Johnson just rolls the bottom. Here comes Hammond in the 4 machine. Hammond slides up. Simpson made the mistake into turn number 1, and that allows the 4 machine of Hammond. The JSI Racing team members go 1 and 2 at the moment. 4 laps in, 9 to run. Beerline already out to the event. Tonight's hard charger in the A-Main will receive $5 iRacing credits courtesy of this man out in front of that LJR. Gabworks, Cabcoat, Luke Johnson Racing. He's done it for majority of the season. No doubt, he'll be looking to take home the hard charger award here tonight. Riley Simpson, great play to Stephen Haley. The first 3 drivers to miss out. Then you go back to, of course, Kendra, Derrico, and the drivers like Reynolds, Beeline. They are already out of the event. Hammond with a good run through 1 and 2. Pulls alongside Johnson into 3. Johnson on the bottom side. Hammond on the top side. Hammond's got it at the end of the 8th lap. 5 to go. And now Riley Simpson closes back in on Johnson. Johnson just going to stick to the bottom side, missing the bottom off to the top of the 4. And again, leaving the door open for Simpson in the 65 machine. Simpson, he gets up alongside him, but Johnson going to shut the door. Simpson going to try and force the issue. Little contact there. And Riley Simpson moves into position number 2. Now Johnson goes through the middle. Cade Windman starting to creep back into the picture right now in the number 7 machine. But with 2 to run, your race leader is Ash Hammond in the 4 machine. Simpson stays low through 1 and 2. Johnson trying to cushion him in 1 and 2, and obviously didn't like it. White flag is out. 1 to run for your race leader, Ash Hammond. The final half a lap of B-Main number 2 for the season. Through 3 of turn 4. Ash Hammond, Riley Simpson going to the show. Johnson and Wyndon home in 3rd and 4th. Keendron and Derrico 5th and 6th, and they'll be the final 2 cars to finish B-Main number 2. Checkers are out as B-Main number 2 results are upon us. While we do that, there is a warm-up session, but we are going to bring in Mr. Jason Burke.
Yeah, mate.
And our inversion is going to be 5, buddy.
No worries, thank you very much, mate.
Inversion will be 5. I'm pretty sure the inversion was 5 last week, which I think when I say helped Lewis Clark from memory. But there is your B-Main result. Number 2 on screen. Hammond and Simpson will be going to the main event. I can't suspect they'll have too much time on this racetrack. So, Daniel Boyd, Tyler Bish, Jason Crawford, top 3 in the series so far. Thomas Mitchell, Max Bevan in 4th and 5th position as the checkered flag is out. Which means we are set for the start of our 35-lap main event. Let's take a look at your 24 drivers. Position number 24 is Riley Simpson. Position number 23, Daniel Cassidy. Position number 22, Ash Hammond. Position number 21, Braden Shute. Position number 20, Thomas Mitchell. Position number 19, David Clifford. Position number 18, Rico Robles. Position number 17, Matthew Nikiforov. Position number 16, Jonathan McKean. Position number 15, John Schultz. Position number 14, Sean Stevens. Position number 13, Max Bevan. Position number 12, Carl Mock. Position number 11, Kobe Wright. Position number 10, Aston Hurley. Position number 9, Jason Burke. Position number 8, Blake Walsh. Position 7, Leo Heaton. Position number 6, Ross Kaiser. Position 5, John Helms. Position number 4, Clayton Davies. In fact, Position 5 will be Tyler Bish. Position number 4 will be Braith Carlin. Position 3, Daniel Hardigan. Position 2, Clayton Davies. And pole position will be John Helms. So a 5-car inversion. So Tyler Bish will now start position number 5. He's got 185 points to Daniel Boyd. Daniel Boyd did not make the feature event. Jason Crawford, who also had some issues here tonight, he will more than likely give up 3rd place because Thomas Mitchell and Max Bevan are both in this one along with Burke. Johnson missed out, Plater missed out, Jake Kroger not here, and Stephen Haley also missed out. So we've got 1, 2, 3 cars in the top 10 that only made tonight's main event. We're set for a 35 lap start. Green is out. Final event of the season for JSI Racing, the 360 Wing Sprint Car Series. Oh, look out, Daniel Hardigan. You hate to see him because he caught Clayton Davies the back end of that one. And we are yellow. Tough break for both Daniel Hardigan and Clayton Davies. Daniel Hardigan misjudging it on the entry into turn number 3. And Braith Carlin will now have the race lead. Now for the people that are wondering, well, if you're not wondering anyway, I'm going to tell you there is a maximum of 4 yellow flags for the entire main event. Now, yes, the caution laps count, and what that does, that basically secures a minimum of 23 laps. We've seen a number of weeks go by where we go flag to flag, read the checker. Again, don't forget, $5 up on offer to the hard charger through the field. At this stage, after a couple of laps, you're looking at Rico Robles, Thomas Mitchell and Braden Shute, all at a +7 in what is 2 completed laps. Braith Carlin is going to be tough to beat from here. Don't count the likes of Ross Kaiser, maybe even a Thomas Mitchell, even, yeah, Brady Shute might come through the field. There's a number of drivers that could win here tonight. Back to green this time by 5 down. 30 to run. The start is now on the race leader. We're back underway in the final round of the season. We go 3 wide through turn number 1 and 2. Walsh in 3rd. Hurley rails the top side. Walsh and Hurley side by side. Walsh on the bottom, Hurley on the top. Hurley has been a little squirrely on the front straightaway. Meanwhile, Tyler Bish, the new race leader. Carlin, Walsh again stays low through turns 3 and 4. Looks very good on the bottom side, goes Blake Walsh. Carlin into the wall, well, he's got some dramas. He's really fighting the handling of that race car. Hurley trying to maybe take the line away. Now he'll take the 3rd position away. Hurley into the fence. Here comes Kaiser on a charge after throwing the heat race away. Ross Kaiser noticing some of these drivers, a lot of these drivers are struggling on that cushion. Safe lap right now is Blake Walsh in the 97 machine, just rolling the bottom side. Here comes Hurley again, rolling the cushion. Goes away from Blake Walsh. Now Walsh bites the bullet, goes up to the top side. Close call there for Aston Hurley as Braith Carlin. Oh, he jumped the cushion in 1 and 2. Here comes Braden Shute up to position number 7 from 21st. He's now going to go to 6. Sean Stevens into the wall. Comes down a little bit and Sean Stevens takes back position number 6. Thomas Mitchell behind him as well. So Shute plus 14. Mitchell plus 12. And Riley Simpson from 24 to 14. He's at a plus 10. Stevens overdriving it into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Brady Shute with his own slide going to 3. Out of 4. Stevens back to the middle of the racetrack. Shute on the outside. Shute going to slide. Shute going to use a crossover and Stevens puts the slide job on him. And Brady Shute now. Here comes Thomas Mitchell trying to follow the 76 of Brady Shute going through the middle of those. 2 of Thomas Mitchell. Kaiser, Carlin, 3rd and 4th position. Carlin, slide job on Kaiser. Kaiser back through the middle he goes. Tyler Bish, Aston Hurley, the Eldora Esports entries, 1st and 2nd. And wouldn't this be a way to cap off the season with a fantastic performance by these 2 drivers? Past half race distance, 18 down, 17 to go. So it's the team cars 1st and 2nd. It's the battle of the canes in 3rd and 4th. Carlin v Kaiser. Then we go back to the team cars with Walsh. Shute and Walsh. Oh, Kaiser into the fence again. He's done it not once but twice tonight. You hate to see it, Ross Kaiser. Sean Stevens up to position 5. Mitchell, the Vortex Sim Sports, LCJ Speed job 51. Entry, slide job there on the Wyobi 26 machine of Stevens. They battle for a top 5 position. Stevens back on the move into turn number 3 and 4. Mitchell and Stevens having a great battle for positions 5 and 6. They've lost sight of the 76 and Brady Shute, but I'll tell you who's not losing sight of your race leader is the 99 of Aston Hurley, closing in on the 41 of Tyler Bish. It's 3.5 tenths of a second. We come to 12 remaining. And the Horsham off-road Eldora Sports cars go 1 and 2. Now with lap traffic, Clayton Davies the first car on their radar at the moment. Davies just going to hold his line up on the top side of the speedway. Again, we are coming to heavy lap traffic. Bish goes right through the middle, now cuts it down to the inside. Nikiforov. Oh, look out, there's Berkey, new race leader down into turn number 3. Oh, 3 wide. The lap car of Davies holding his line at the moment, but Aston Hurley goes into the race lead. Davies into the wall as Tyler Bish goes through the middle and gets by Jason Burke, but Aston Hurley, oh boy, the seas just parted ways. And the 99 goes to the front. Bish back to position number 2. We are working on 9 to go. Braith Carlin gets by Clayton Davies down the back straightaway. A 1.2, no, make that 1.5 second gap between the race leader of Aston Hurley and Braith Carlin. How about Aston Hurley? Finished 2nd in heat number 2. He started 10th, he's up to position number 9, but so far, biggest mover through the field. Here he is on screen. 1 spot out of the podium. Braden Shute at a plus 17. Lap car there of David Clifford in 15th position. We've just seen the 1 caution with 6 laps left to run. There There's Cassidy and Simpson battling for 12 and 13, not far away from your race leaders. There's Heaton and Max Bevan fighting up for a top 10 finish. Bevan gets on by Heaton. 5 to go, that time by for your race leader. So there's not a whole lot of racing happening at the moment because everybody has spread themselves out. But what is happening right now? Kobe Wright getting put a lap down by the 99 of Aston Hurley. 3 circuits to go. 1.5 miles to run. Aston Hurley into the wall. Kobe Wright very lucky to miss him there. Now that brings back in Tyler Bish in the 41 machine. Things are really starting to heat up for the 1 and 2 positions, and again they fight lap traffic. Bish puts a slide up, great shoot, leading the moves to Brave Carlin. Carlin back to the inside, right into the wall. Carlin cuts it back down to the middle of the wing strip, 3 wide for a moment, down the back straightaway, shoot into position number 3. Carlin back to 4th, and the white flag is out. 1 to run for your race leader. And there's not a whole lot left in this racetrack. The final 2 left-hand turns. Aston Hurley from position number 10. He will come off turn number 4. Their lap cars galore in front of him. Aston Hurley to not to be denied. Hurley wins. Tyler Bish second. A wonderful result for the Eldora Esports team. They go 1 and 2. And how about Braden Shute from 21st all the way up to position number 3. Aston Hurley must be absolutely thrilled with this result. Not only that, but his teammate Tyler Bish goes second. Your official results coming up on your screen. Eldora Esports go 1 and 2. Aston Hurley, Tyler Bish, Braith Carlin by 7 1,000ths of a second to take away third from Braden Shute. I mean, still at a plus 17. That is a hell of a drive. Thomas Mitchell in 5th. He is at a plus 15. Sean Stevens 6th. 7th goes to Blake Walsh. John Schultz in 8th. Rico Robles 9th. Max Bevan rounds out the top 10. Daniel Cassidy home in position number 11. 12th is going to go to Riley Simpson. Leo Heaton in 13th. David Clifford 14th. Kobe Wright 15th. 16th Clayton Davies. Jason Burke in 17th. Matthew Nikiforov in 18th. 19th Ross Kaiser. 20th Carl Mock. Jonathan McKean 21st. Ash Hammond 22nd. John Helms and Daniel Hardigan home in position number 24. Just the one yellow in that one. And boy, that got scary towards the back end of that one. We are going to go trackside and talk to our top 2 at this stage. We'll bring in the driver that gets the job done from position number 10. It is the 99 of Aston Hurley. Aston, congratulations on this victory. And boy, what a race that was. You really had to earn that one.
Yeah, no, look, that was one hell of a race. I didn't expect to catch Tyler at all, but lap traffic kind of helped along with that. But yeah, I'm over the moon. Like, I've been after a win for the whole time I've been on iRacing, and I can never ever get there. And this is finally my first ever proper win.
Normally we see JSI Racing fix setup racing. For the last round they obviously opened it up to open setups. How much did that play into your hand tonight?
Look, at Eldora, it's my favorite track. I feel like I'm going to be quick, no matter what the setup is. But I am comfortable with this setup more than others. So yeah, it probably did help a little bit more than it would have otherwise.
Wait, what makes this racetrack be one of your favorites here on the iRacing.com service?
Because when it goes black, it's really good to just put the right rear on the wall and just send it. Because it's one of the only tracks you can really almost just hold it pinned and just keep the right rear close to the wall.
Hey, talk us through the moment when you got by your teammate and good friend Tyler Bish, in heavy lap traffic.
Yeah. Look, I was looking up ahead. I seen the cars coming. I was slowly reeling Tyler in, but it wasn't by much. Like he was doing an amazing job. And as I seen the cars coming, I seen him duck low, and I seen an opening, and kind of just stuck to it. And yeah, it was. I felt a bit bad for taking the lead from him, but I'm sure it's all in good faith.
Well, an awesome result to finish off the season, not only for yourself, but of course the team cars going 1 and 2. Tyler, great job here tonight, passing 9 cars on your way into victory lane. But before we let you go, of course, we know there's a lot of sponsors on this race car, of course, a lot of people behind the scenes. Who gets this done for you?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Horsham Off Road. They do heaps for us. They've yeah, on and off the track, it's incredible what they do for us. As well as UltimateDirtTV yourself. You've come along and given us a little bit of a boost and some help, and yeah, we appreciate it heaps.
Well, there we go. Aston Hurley gets the job done in position number 1. Home in second spot, and well, he might be disappointed with this one, but a hell of a drive leading quite a few laps here tonight. Tyler Bish, congratulations on second place, and well, buddy, maybe one that just sort of slipped away from you there in lap traffic.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I sort of just took the wrong line there, and I didn't even realise he was there, to be honest. Because I don't run a mirror or anything, and then I just seen this green car beside me. I'm like, you got to be joking.
And how tough was it to try and to work your way through the lap traffic on such a slick track that was black from top to bottom, and a cushion that was really nasty, and one little mistake really could have ended the night very quickly.
Yeah, it was a bit nerve-wracking, especially I didn't really know whether they were going to stay low, stay high, or just sort of stay running where they were, but they were all fairly well, pretty good to get around. They didn't really move around too much for us, so that was good.
Mate, open setup here tonight. Obviously, you felt a lot more comfortable on your own set than what you would on a fixed set. Did you like the change in that open set for the last round of the series?
Yeah, I did. I like the fixed stuff, but obviously being open setup, you can sort of change it a bit more precise to what you sort of like. Black track at Eldora, I love a black track at Eldora, so it sort of come to us pretty good.
Well, congratulations on the second place finish here tonight. No doubt some sponsors and some people you want to thank, mate.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I'd just like to thank everybody at Horsham Off Road. They do a lot for us, and obviously yourself, Brad, at UDTV, for coming on board with us. And obviously we've got a few other sponsors, just not on the cars at the minute. So yeah, hopefully get those on there shortly.
All right, well done to Tyler Bish in second spot. Home in third place tonight by a mere 7 1/1000ths of a second. Boy, that was very tight at the line. Braith Carl, congratulations on third place. And, well, I mean, a racetrack that was full of ups and downs, but no doubt you're pretty happy about this result.
Yeah, always good to be happy with a podium at the end of the day. It's a tough race out there, and it was good fun at the end of the day, so just happy to get a podium, I guess.
Mate, you had to start position 4, I think it was, after the inversion. What sort of game plan did you have in mind to tackle this 35-lap main event?
The game plan was just to really finish here. I struggle at Eldora a lot, especially with the open set tonight. Just wanted to get out there and get the 35 done and be there at the end. If I know I could be there at the end, I'd be near the front somewhere, and that's what we got done, so I'm happy.
Mate, talk us through those closing laps. Obviously with Braden Chute closing in and making the pass, and obviously that final last turn, about 7 1/1000 of a second. That's a pretty tight finish coming to the checkers.
Yeah, I don't really run a mirror, so I never even thought Chute was in the equation, and I seen him get past to that lap traffic where I struggled to get around, and I just took a gamble in the last corner to go to the bottom, and he did too, and he kind of slid up, so I went under, and I got lucky and got there.
Well, third place finish here tonight to wrap up the season's end. Break before we let you go, of course. Again, sponsored on this race car, people behind the scenes who gets this done for you week in and week out, mate.
I'd like to thank JSI first for a good league every week. It's always good for a Sunday night league, and Australia to still be running to do some good racing. It's good fun. You, Brett, for running the streams every week. It's been phenomenal and great to look back on the racing and see where every driver makes their mistakes and does a good race. I'd also like to thank CRC, Century Batteries, Hopkins Contracting, Nicholas Performance, Plant Fabrication Services, Cooper Mini Hairdressing, Daniel Boyd Designs, Foxton Fizz, Worth, Raceworks, Kalen Contracting, and Brad Lane for spotting me.
there we go. Braith Carlin, home in third place. I'm going to see if the points are updated, so bear with me here for just a second. Let's make sure that they are updated, because it was Daniel Boyd, and it is confirmed. Daniel Boyd is officially your JSI. Well, actually, I'm going to say unofficially, because we'll wait for JSI Racing to post that he has won the championship by 97 points over Tyler Bish, who was second coming into tonight. And he will finish in second position. Home in third place in the season was Jason Crawford, and albeit the issues that Crawford had tonight, he just finished there by just a mere 2 points back to Thomas Mitchell, who got fourth, Max Bevan fifth, Jason Burke sixth, Luke Johnson, Craig Plater, Stephen Haitley, and Ash Hammond rounds out the top 10 in the SmackDown 360 Winged Sprint Car Series. That'll do it for JSI Racing. Again, a big thank you to, of course, Cabworks Kitchens, Cabcoat, JSI Racing, all the admins and the team here at JSI for putting on these events week in and week out. And of course, you wonderful fans. And of course, we cannot forget the drivers as well. I'll take a week's break. They'll talk about the next series to come here at JSI Racing on the Sunday night. Hopefully it's dirt stuff, and hopefully we can bring you all the action on a Sunday night. Whether it's one race, whether it's two races, you know, if they're on dirt, you know, 99% we will be back with the JSI Racing for the next season. Until next time, on behalf of the team here at UltimateDirtTV and the management behind the scenes, this is Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night. We'll see you whenever we see you.